Hi everyone, this is 8th grade Elevate, and today we are focused on evaluating expressions using order of operations. Now, when we have questions that have multiple operations, there has to be a method to the madness. And so we use PEMDAS to help us keep track of the correct order we should be solving. So if we have all 6 of these in one question, we know that we would have to do parentheses first, then exponents, multiplication, division, which go hand in hand, and then addition and subtraction, which go hand in hand. I say that multiplication and division go hand in hand, and then addition and subtraction go hand in hand because those operations are actually interchangeable. Even though it says PEMDAS, we know that if the division is to the left of the multiplication, then we would have to do the division first. If we see division first before the multiplication, we have to do the division first. But if we see the multiplication before the division, then we would do the multiplication first. And same thing goes for addition and subtraction. Whichever one of them we see first is what we should do first. Now, we will be touching on PEMDAS today, but majority of the lesson is going to be focused on evaluating algebraic expressions, utilizing substitution. And so it will really be a refresher of some skills students have done in the past. And so I would love for you to do a 4-minute model of this question. It is very robust. It's focused on substitution, solving equations. And so I think it'll give students a great understanding of the different types of problems that they'll be seeing today. So it says Mary needs to wrap a present. The box measures 15 inches by 10 inches by 4 inches. How many square inches of wrapping paper does Mary need? The first question is, what is the problem asking you to find? I honestly would launch students into a turn and talk around this question. Students might say area, students might say volume, students might say perimeter. And so it'll be great to see students' conceptual understanding of what the context of this question is giving them. The answer is that this question is not asking you for volume because volume accounts for the space that is inside of a box. Volume is a good guess, though, because we have been given 3 different units, and we know that volume requires 3 different units to multiply together. However, because we are wrapping a present, we are talking about the outside of the box, not the inside of the box. We're not filling the box. We are utilizing paper to wrap around the outside of the box. So it's not volume. It's also not area because area only considers 2D shapes, not 3D shapes. And it's not perimeter because perimeter only focuses on the edges of the box, and nobody would want to receive a Christmas present with wrapping only around the corners and edges of the box. We want the wrapping paper to cover the entire box. So the problem is asking us for surface area. Okay, and so what information do we need to know? We need to know the formula for surface area. And then we also need to know the lengths that they want us to focus on. So now that we know the formula, we know the lengths, they tell us which numbers to substitute for each of the variables. So they want 15 to represent the length, W to represent the width, and then 4 to represent the height. And so once we plug in these numbers, instead of 2LW, we're going to do 2 times 15 times 10. Instead of 2HL, we're going to do 2 times 4 times 15. And then instead of 2HW, we're going to do 2 times 4 times 10, right? So once we do all of that, our first set of numbers that we multiplied gives us 300. Our second set gives us 120. And then our third set gives us 80. When we add those all up, we get a total of 500. And then I would say you don't need to focus on anything else here. We just want to highlight the substitution piece. And then you can jump into this question as well, just showing students how to, again, use substitution to help you solve problems before launching them into partner time on this page. And then questions 3 and 4 for their exit ticket.